records today. I think, what are you most proud of from this amazing 2021 indoor and outdoor season?
I would say my outdoor collegiate record in the 800, running 157. I mean, I didn't really expect myself to run that time. And then I think coming out here today and winning the 400, since I wasn't able to do it indoors. I mean, just redemption, I guess you could say.
Another question from Doug. How did those victory laps feel? It seemed like you had a lot of people trying to congratulate you.
Yeah, no. I came yesterday for the guys competing, and I watched the crowd and the Hayward and Eugene fans. I just saw them cheering for all of the Oregon people. I said, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna make the crowd stand up for me, and I'm gonna do a victory lap because I deserve it. So it felt really good. I mean, I was happy to have some people ask for autographs and some photos. It was pretty fun.
That's fantastic. Your wins were right back to back. How do you feel going from one big win to another big win?
Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty good. I guess you could say I'm used to it just because kind of all of our season I've been doing 4x4s with an open event as well. So, I mean, it felt pretty normal. I just had to make sure after I got done with the track and, the podium, everything, I got worked on by our doc and took my fluids afterwards and just jogged a little bit to get ready for the, 4x4.
Great. Question from Ashley Coleman, Focus Media. What message do you have for your supporters?
Just thank you for supporting me. I mean, I'm doing all this for God, and I just appreciate all of the support since the beginning of indoor season, or no matter wherever you guys started. I really appreciate it. It keeps me moving, knowing that I'm doing this more than just for myself.
Thank you. Question from Doug Binder again. Will you stay in Eugene or go back to Texas the next few days?
We're actually heading back to Texas tomorrow, and we'll be back on Wednesday for some guys that are competing on Friday for trials. So.
Awesome. From Dennis Freeman, did you think having an opportunity to compete at the Olympic trials would come this soon?
Not at all. I mean, if I take this as another USA's, not even just Olympic trials. A couple years back, I ran at USA's indoors, and then I also ran at USA's outdoors in 2019 when it was tryouts for basically for Doha. So not really. I mean, I knew it would come eventually, but I think this is perfect timing for me, honestly.
Question from Doug Binder. Do you expect this great 400 work to help you pursue a spot on the team on the 800?
1000%. I think these past couple of months of just doing 400s has definitely been like speed works, and I haven't really changed my training from the 800. I've just been coming out here and just running on the track and just doing 400. So I'm pretty sure this was definitely helped me on the track.
Nice. Question from Allison Wade. What are your goals heading into the Olympic trials?
I'm going to be a smart competitor for one, and I think I'm just going to get through the rounds. I think that's most important, make it to finals, and then just do what I usually do, put it all out there. So one of the last chances. So just going to go out there and do my thing, be the athlete I have been the past couple of months, won't really change anything.
Do you think you'll make the team?
Yes, I believe I can make the team.
Awesome. Waiting for more questions for our reporters here. Here we go. Question from Ashley again. How would you describe this experience with COVID?
It's definitely been different. I mean, I think coming out here to nationals was the first time I really felt like, track is back / I'm getting the kind of the experience that every other, upperclassman or, athlete that has been in college more than just freshman year has gotten. There's a lot of people out here in the stands, and just getting that actual track environment going and cheering and all that. I think this is the first time I actually got the feeling for that. So I mean, I guess I don't want to say it's been kind of hard because I came into college with the COVID going on, so I didn't really have anything else to really compare it to. But I mean, like I said, coming out here, it was definitely a great experience, having the crowd and all the fans supporting.
Awesome. Question from Eric Bull. How exciting is it to see the way the lineup was restocked in the 4x400 from championship group in 2019 and for the group to be even better this year?
Can you say that question one more time?
Sorry. How exciting is it to see the way the lineup was restocked in the 4x400 from championship group in 2019 and for the group to be even better this year?
I mean, is this in regards to Texas A&M?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Texas A&M has always had really good athletes. I mean, even just this season, we've switched our athletes, the group multiple times, and we still managed to run, 325, 326, really fast time / collegiate leading time. So I think our school is just pretty good. And I think all of us have heart, no matter what, the 4x4 is really what we do. So, I'm not really afraid when we change our girls up, because I know at the end, we're all going to come together and work together because we know we have a goal together set.
Speaking of the 4x4, would you like to be considered for the Olympic 4x4 squad as well?
I would love to run on the Olympic 4x4. I mean, I know experience is definitely something that I guess, you look forward when you're on, especially an Olympic team. But not going to lie, I definitely watch a couple 4x4 races of Team USA and, watching their splits and everything. And I remember watching Allison Felix split 48. I believe this was London 2017 World Championships or some championships. And you know what? I split 48 today. So wink, wink, Team USA coaches.
Is the strategy different for you competing in the 400 versus the 800?
Definitely. I mean, I think the 400 is just like all out. I guess not, entirely, but it's definitely kind of all out. I think the 800 is a little more conservative. When I go out to run the 400, I feel like I don't want to say all the time, but I definitely feel like it's a more fierce race. I think I feel like I can chill just a little bit more in the 800 just because that's like my event. But in the 400, I definitely feel like I have, work to do in it, as in like, I can't just come out here and play around and just like jog something. I definitely have to come out here with a winning mentality, or just, I'm going to know, I know what I'm going to do today versus the 8.
Question. Oh, no.
Oh, embarrassing.
It doesn't show up on camera. Question from Doug Binder. When you got the baton in your hand, were you almost happy you had someone to chase?
Kind of, sort of. I didn't really expect USC to, come back, but at the same time, I really didn't really have much expectations because I knew they were good teams. I was thinking UCLA, to be honest, but, I think so. I think that's what pulled me to run that split that I did. But at the same time, I had to be patient when I was running and not just, go full out. But if there was no one out in front, I think I would have taken it probably just a little more chill, still running fast, but like it wouldn't be, I wasn't going to stress, I guess that's a good word to use, as much as I did.
Nice. Question from Allison Wade. Did you envision any of this success this soon a year ago at this time? What do you think has made the difference for you in getting to this next level?
Yeah, no. A year ago from now, I mean, last year at this time, definitely not. We were in, COVID. I was getting ready to move into college. I was not expecting to do all these things. I was thinking when I got to college, I have no expectations. I know there's an adjustment that has to be made. It's not really easy for college freshmen, so I was just leaving it all to God, really. And I wasn't really rushing for anything to happen. I just wanted to come out here and just do my thing. And if everything worked out, everything worked out. If not, I have, a couple more years of college to go. What was the second part? What changed? Confidence. I have gained so much confidence. I want to say over just this, I think it really happened from summer up until the beginning of indoor season. I gained so much confidence when it came to running. I didn't have this confidence 2 years ago. No, I didn't. I feel like I had the abilities and, I was a fit athlete and all that, but mentally, I didn't really think I was set for this yet. Like, I didn't think I was, I put myself below the standard that I should be, thinking of myself as. But so I think confidence is definitely the one and main thing that really changed everything this year.
Yeah. Question from Eric Bull. How much respect do you have for this USC team as a whole to be able to win a team championship against a group as strong and historically accomplished as yours?
Yeah, no, USC is awesome. So many times, not even so many times, but the times that I've gotten a chance to, I guess, compete with them as a team, like, just them coming to compete against A&M or just like any team that was like near us in the same meet, they always come out and do their thing. It's like, I feel like since they're on the West Coast and we're kind of in the middle / East Coast, we don't really hear of them much until it's like, they come and they run and they're just like, bang, they're just going to slap it out there, do their thing. And I'm just like, wow, where did they come from? Even though, everyone knows USC is a really good school. I think they're just like, I don't know. I feel like they just always come out with a bang. So so much respect for them. I think they definitely deserve that,
Yeah. A follow-up to your confidence discussion earlier. How did you build up this confidence?
Let's see. Here it is. I think I just left everything for God. I think this past year, after slash during COVID, I really gained I really started growing my connection with God. And I think that really helped because I realized that, things happen for a reason. God has a plan for all of us. He has a promise for all of us. And without him, none of this was possible. And I think just within those months of being in COVID and starting college fresh and new, it's like, I'm here for a reason. Like I came to A&M for a reason. I'm here doing this for a reason. I'm training with these athletes for a reason. I made it this far for a reason. It's not just about me. And I think God definitely just played a huge role in that because I think he just taught me like this is what you're supposed to be doing, so I just took everything off of me. It's not about me, it's not about what I do on the track. It's about me coming out here and just knowing that I'm doing this for a reason and someone more that's greater than I am. So I think that's definitely been a really huge thing for this past year.
Nice. Question from Ashley Coleman. What message do you have for the youth watching you?
I would say be patient because track and field is not an easy sport at all. I mean, especially mentally. I think when you're running and you're younger, sometimes I feel like you can get a little ahead of yourself or you stop having fun with it because you start getting expectations and all that. I would say just go out there and have fun. Having fun is like the most number one thing that any athlete should do. Whether you're professional, whether you're in college, I think having fun is a really important component to when it comes to track and field. So just go out there, have fun, and be patient. You don't have to do everything in 1 year. You don't have to do everything in 1 month. This is a gradual thing. It takes time to grow. It takes time to run fast times. I didn't run 49 just because I've been training for this since I was probably 5. So it's been a long couple years. So yeah, just be patient and have fun.
Yeah, thank you. If there's any more questions from our reporters, please raise your hand in the chat. We do have another question coming in, so we're gonna wait a little longer for that. You broke a collegiate record today. How does that feel?
It feels great. I mean, I didn't really, okay, well, maybe not the 4x4, but I was just trying to win the 400, the open 4. I wasn't really thinking about, another collegiate record, but if it came with it, I was like, oh, okay, that's great. But the 4x4, extremely happy we got that. I think the past couple of days, or even past meets, I think it was at SECs, if I'm not mistaken. We ran 326 or no, 325 320. No, West preliminaries, we ran 325. And at that moment, I'm like, we can definitely run 323. All we have to do is just get the team together. We all have to run well on the same day. And I think that's what we came out here and did today. So it really means a lot because with all the switching up that we did within our group, we had a lot of problems just that occurred just because, health and all that type of stuff. So we had to, I guess, manage and switch up our girls. So we kind of been through a lot this past year with our 4x4, but I mean, for it to come at this time, it was kind of like icing on the cake. So I'm very happy for that.
Nice. Congratulations again. Question from Allison Wade. You really seem to enjoy your teammates and celebrate their accomplishments as much as your own. Oh, yeah. How much of a difference have your teammates made in your success this year?
Oh, man. 100% of it. I mean, it's so much fun. Like, okay, going back to the have fun part that I give, the advice to the youth. It's like having a group of athletes that are training with you. You see every day they're doing all these trips with you. They're competing with you. You're not the only person doing it. That just adds to the fun of it. When you're running as an individual athlete, it's like, okay, where's the fun? I'm doing all this basically by myself. Who's going to be there to cheer me on at the end? Who am I cheering on? And another thing, I like to take attention off of me and I like to give it to other people. So having a group, whether it's the men's or women's side, I just like cheering for them and just be like, wow, you're really good. You're really good. It's just fun sharing this experience with other people that are just more than you.
Thank you. That's all the questions we have from our media right now. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and congratulations again on your win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.